I'm going to do a brief video on Donald Trump's stock, DJT. Last week, the SEC had bad news for Trump. They found that the company who did the financial status for the companies was fraudulent. Now, initially, they said that Donald Trump had a very reputable and good auditing company. But that auditing company decided to drop Trump because they did not feel secure about the information they were receiving, and they did not feel that they could do a real audit. So they dropped Chump. I called him Chump. Oh my gosh. They dropped Trump, and he got another auditing firm. Now this one has a long record of bad auditing practices and doing fake audits. So they looked at the audits that they did for this stock, this merger, and they found that the second auditing company was just copying information from previous audits and not really looking at the numbers. It was basically just copy and paste and saying that everything was fine. And so the SEC said this is one of the worst jobs of auditing that they have seen, and they have fined Donald Trump's stock auditing company $12 million, and they fined the person who was head of the company $2 million. So that's a total of $14 million that this auditing company has to pay. And I guess this is going to be a failed audit. I don't know what they do. Do they just get another company to come in and do an audit? Or do they find that everything was too terrible and the stock might have to be dropped from the stock market? Now the stock price is up compared to, depending on where you bought in for this DJT stock. But for some people, they are suffering a loss. And with this news from the SEC about the fake audits, I think the stock price will fall quickly, because that is, fraud, and the high fines from the SEC against the auditing company makes it all look like a scam. In addition, for picking this auditing company, Donald Trump looks as if he is in on the scam, because he would have reviewed this auditing company before he hired them. And so he was looking for a scammer to help him get a good audit to the SEC. But the SEC found out, and they are now not able to do any more audits. So what's going to happen? We'll see. Depends on how people want to invest. Even if this audit has been a sham. And what does the SEC do? Are they going to let this stock stay on the list of stocks offered, or are they going to say that this is too risky and drop it from the listings? We'll have to wait and see. But this should be an interesting week for DJT stock, and we'll have to see where it goes. Trump owns 60% of the company, and he could technically declare that he is selling a bunch of his stock, and he would make a profit. He would make a profit if he sold right now, and he would be ahead in the billions of dollars. But because of this results, this report from by the SEC about the fraudulent auditing, I don't think the SEC would allow Trump to get rid of his stock, pawn it off on other people, and get himself out of the stock market. So we'll have to see what happens. It's very interesting, and just shows that you have to be very careful when you decide to buy stock. Like and subscribe. Bye.